Hi, this is Craig from Leaf Life Bushcraft. Today I'm just showing you through my belt carry. This is for when I'm exploring the woods away from camp. I wouldn't call it a survival kit, it's more of a utilities in the front there and a little bit on towards survival, but not much, so you could call it a bushcraft kit. So anyway, I'll just take you through it. It's the Maxpedition Thermite waist pouch. Absolutely brilliant piece of kit. I'll just, obviously you can go on and get just the reviews just on this. There's one or two reviews out there. Just to go, so we'll go around the belt first. As some of you might have seen the review on my belt hatchet, that's one of the things that's on this. I've actually just got a little bit of elastic just to hold this and obviously my saw, but normally that would go through that. Just to give it a bit of added, it's not going to come off there. So yeah, that's the GB mini hatchet. Take that off. Going round onto the back, I've got my fire kit. First aid kit. It's got all the essentials in there. I mean, if you're going out and you're carrying sharp implements, then it just makes sense just to at least carry a basic kit. That one goes into just a little bit more serious if things go wrong, but not too much. I'm not going to pull my knife off, but that's just a standard mower. And then this, where I got this from, where I got the mower from, they was actually selling these that are handmade to fit the mower. Now, you know, we can all go out and get better knives, and the way I look at it, as you get more proficient with a knife, then you know you can start spending more. But it's going to take quite a lot to get me away from this knife. I think the main reason being is the quality compared to price. For £10, it's outstanding quality, and it's outstanding quality anyway. But I mean, for a tenner, I don't mind losing this. If worst case scenario is, I've got spare blades, I've got a spare knife and that, but if I lose this, I'm not literally crying it all the way back home, because it's a tenner, and probably at home I'd have a spare one of these anyway. So and then with that, I'm always cautious about things falling out, so I just put a tab over the top. Going on to the saw, nation's favourite, Laplander, so doesn't take any explaining really. I've just put a lanyard on that. That's just like I don't know if it's a king cobra or cobra, you guys will tell me that. A bit like the one on my watch. It's just a cobra one I've done. But I don't tend to, I mean, with the axe or with any knife, tend to put my hand through it. If that falls out, there's only one place it's coming back to, and that's your hand. I'd rather, if something was going wrong with a saw, is just let go of the saw. You know, if a branch is going over and I need to let go of the saw. You start putting your hand through there, and we see it on, you know, even with people with machetes and things like that, put it down. Put it over their arm. It's a no-no, and especially if the saw gets caught in the tree and you're then now caught with it, or it gets caught in the bit that's going down out the tree and you get pulled out. So it's a major no-no. I mean, that is literally just for grabbing and pulling out. You know, I don't put my finger in it, I don't need any more purchase. That is literally, and again, if needs be, I can undo that, and I've got a tripod's worth of paracord there, or a shelter's worth of paracord there. But yeah, that's literally about it. You don't want to be attaching your sharp things to your arm. I mean, I know how The only thing I could think of that you would do that is one of the little like neck knives, which actually gives you more purchase, you know, and that's, you know, but that's about it. Anyway, so so going into the main pack itself, all sorted it up for you guys. I've got my Leatherman charge with spare bits in that bit there. Again, I put another one. It's a nice way of getting 6 foot of power cord or whatever it is, you know. I'm making a. So as I've opened that pocket, I'll go into the top there. Now, as you get the reviews on these packs, this pocket is a mat pocket. I can only think of that it's got to be a mat pocket because it's so thin and so tight, especially when the pack's full. I've got a map in the bottom there, but what you can fit in the top there is a bandana. Even if it's, you know, St George's Day, you can you can patriot and that. So no, that's not the reason why I got it. It was cheap. I think it was about 50p. So for that price, it had to be bought. So bandana in the top. Down the back there, I've got double laminated mat where we normally go. In fact, where my local woods are, I don't have a map or anything because I know them that well, but this is one that we're not too sure where we're going on, so there's a laminated map for that, and that's pretty much what's all in the back there. You can see it is tight down the back. So again, we've not even got into the main pack yet, and we've got all this gear. So I've just got a oatmeal block, guess I get caught short and I'm hungry. Magnifying glass, Puri tabs, and then plastic bags. Now, I just want to have a minute just on just these plastic bags. I know it sounds a bit thingy, but obviously you're going out foraging, you're going out doing anything, collecting fungi or anything, you're going to need something to put it in, and you know, there's nothing better than some sealy bags. Now these ones I've come across, I don't know if you can actually make that out, it's Whirlpack. I think it's for a company called Nazco. Now, if you're an American or you're in Europe, you're going to be able to get these a lot easier than us Brits, because there isn't a distributor in the UK. I got these when I was in Germany at an exhibition, a pharmaceutical exhibition, and these were just free samples, and I got a bloody load of them, all different sizes, you know, ones that stand up when you fill it with water, stand up like that, this, that and the other. Now the thing is with these, unlike all other sealy bags, these are sterile inside, that's why they've got this tab. So I'll just show you. You get the tab off, now that is sterile inside there, 100% guaranteed sterile inside. Put whatever you want in, let's say some steri tabs and this. Close it up, and they've got a wire running down. And the good thing is, we all know dry bags and how good they work by just folding it over. Then what you do is you just bend the ends in like that, and that holds. You can see how much it's holding there, and that's 3 or 4 times wrapped over. That's it. Like I said, that's one of them. So you can imagine how much water you could hold in that. It's actually got minute holes in because I've used it as a carry bag. But like these ones, if they're brand new, that can hold water, sit there. You know what I mean? It does take a bit. I mean, this one has been bent backwards and forwards, you know, 150 times, and it still works. obviously if you proper cinch it down, bend that, and then you can even bend it again. Bend it and then bend it again, you know, to it'll hold water. It's sterile. Because there is one with a filter running through it. I've actually got that in this bag. I don't know how exactly I can utilise the filter. You know, if it's just a poncho and then the filter on top dripping into a tin, whatever. But like I said, it was free at an exhibition, so I went back and picked a load up. I was really cheeky. So these ones just sit in the top there. Let's get into the main compartment. So that's everything in there, is it? No, it's not. We've got a button compass in there as well. Again, would be used with a map, but as you know, in Britain, we're not. 99% of our lives are lived with being 5 miles away from the nearest road, so you could walk in any direction. You wouldn't even need to know which direction the nearest road was. You could walk in any direction and hit a road within half a day's worth of walking. So that's why Brits' survival kits are not really survival kits. They're more like 72-hour, you know, shelter and food while help gets to us or whatever, if you've broke a leg or twisted an ankle or whatever.